The CH-47 Chinook is an absolute stalwart of transportation helicopters for the battlefield. Since the 60s, this aircraft has been one of the heaviest lifting helicopters the world has ever seen. Because of several upgrades, the Chinook has remained top of its class, and recently its latest upgrade has seen another modern state-of-the-art offering enter into the US Army. But before we get started, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more just like it, remember to give us a like and subscribe to Military World to get more sent straight to your notifications. When looking for a transport helicopter back in the 60s, the US Army was interested in the Vertol 107, which became the CH-46 Sea Knight. Towards the end of the decade, it decided to pick up a much bigger project, one that had been under development since 1956. This was the prototype Boeing Vertol Model 114 Chinook. Following this was the original Chinook, the CH-47A, which reached the US Army in December 1962. Vertol built 349 of these before delivering 108 CH-47Bs with more powerful engines. This was then followed by 233 CH-47Cs with three 2,798 kilowatt engines, increased fuel with improved fiberglass blades and blade inspection systems. The first CH-47A entered service for the US Army in 1962, and the type was widely used in the Vietnam conflict. The Chinooks were massively important to many aspects of that war, including troop transport, placing artillery batteries in mountain positions inaccessible by other means, and recovering downed aircraft. Chinooks retrieved 11,500 disabled aircraft, worth over $3 billion throughout the conflict. During the 80s and 90s, over 480 of the US Army's Chinooks were re-engineered to CH-47D standard with greatly enhanced improvements. On top of this, the British RAF has also upgraded 32 of its surviving machines to this standard as Chinook HC Mark IIs, and also received a further 8 new-built HC Mark IIs as well as 9 HC Mark IIIs, which are equivalent to the US Army's MH-47E Special Missions helicopter. The MH-47 is fitted with terrain-following radar, additional fuel tanks, in-flight refueling probes, and many defensive modifications for operation behind enemy lines. The CH-47 followed, and its Block II version is the latest offering of the helicopter, which was developed by Boeing from the previous CH-47D. The F version has new engines, upgraded airframe, and new avionics. It made its first test flight in 2001, and production started in 2006. We'll look at the Block II variant a little later. Existing CH-47D can be upgraded to the CH-47F standard, or these can be newly produced if necessary. By 2014, a total of 300 CH-47F helicopters were delivered to the US. This let them see some action during the Afghanistan conflict. The Chinook's main purpose is to be used for the transportation of troops, artillery, supplies, and equipment to the battlefield. It can also perform tasks like medical evacuation, aircraft recovery, parachute drop, search and rescue, disaster relief, firefighting, and heavy construction. The latest versions of the aircraft feature alterations to the airframe structure to lessen the effects of vibration, as well as other structural enhancements to the cockpit, cabin, aft section, pylon, and ramp. The Chinook's design accommodates a range of troop seat configurations. Anywhere from 33 to 55 troops can be transported within the fuselage for mission deployment, relocation, or training. The seats inside the aircraft have been designed as modular and have quick attachment points on the airframe and floor of the aircraft. The helicopter has a unique triple cargo hook configuration, one forward, one middle, and one aft. The CH-47 can lift and transport a wide variety of external cargo, up to 26,000 pounds or 11,800 kilograms. The triple hook allows for greater stability and a range of cargo sizes. It's able to carry a wide range of payloads including aircraft, shipping containers, large weaponry, Humvees, boats, power poles, pedestrian bridges, and construction supplies. The cockpit is home to 2 pilots and an observer. An advanced digital cockpit has been designed by a collaboration of Boeing and Honeywell. This has multifunction liquid crystal displays and electronic flight instruments. The crew also has access to ANVIS-7 night vision goggles designed by Elbit Systems, and the cockpit is night vision goggle compatible. The communication suite on board features jam-resistant high-frequency and ultra-high-frequency radio systems developed in partnership with Rockwell Collins and Raytheon. The helicopter is also equipped with an AN/APX-100 identification friend or foe interrogator. The Rockwell Collins digital cockpit features a common avionics architecture system with improved electrical, avionics, and communication systems. CAAS includes 5 multifunction displays, moving map display, digital modem, BAE Systems Digital Advanced Flight Control System and Data Transfer System storing pre-flight and mission data. Improved and powerful Honeywell T55GA714A engines are fitted with full Authority digital engine control and have a thrust of 3,529 kilowatts. This has increased the operating range to 378 miles, or 609 kilometers, with a mission radius of 230 miles, or 370 kilometers. Self-sealing fuel tanks are mounted in external fairings on the side of the fuselage. These hold 3,900 liters worth of fuel. 3 extra fuel tanks can be carried in the cargo area if needed, and the range of the helicopter can be extended by in-flight refueling. 3 machine guns can be mounted on the Chinook, including 2 in the crew door on the starboard side and 1 window mounted on the port side. In 2008, Northrop Grumman was awarded a contract to equip the Royal Netherlands Air Force's CH-47Fs with an AAR-54 missile warning system. The systems were completed and added at the start of 2010. The helicopter also has many countermeasures on board. The Special Forces variant of the helicopter, MH-47E, is fitted with the ATK-AN AAR-47 missile approach warner, Northrop Grumman ALQ-162 shadow box jammer, ITT ALQ-136 pulse jammer, Raytheon APR-39A radar warner, and BAE Systems Integrated Defense Solutions M130 chaff and flare dispenser. The helicopter also has a Rockwell Collins CP-1516 ASQ target handoff system. The MH-47E features an advanced radar system, the Raytheon AN/APQ-174A for terrain-following flight, air-to-ground ranging, and ground mapping. A Raytheon AN/AAQ-16 forward-looking infrared is also fitted in the nose of the helicopter, and the cockpit has a moving map display. Deliveries have been made to the U.S. Army for the latest version of the Chinook. The first delivery represented one of up to 465 in the Army's fleet that will be modernized to the new Block 2 configuration. The CH-47F Block 2 features many enhancements, including an improved drivetrain, reinforced airframe, and enhanced fuel system. These improvements translate into an additional 4,000 pounds, or 1,800 kilograms, of maximum gross weight and an extended mission radius for nearly all payloads. The design also crucially accommodates future technology upgrades, ensuring the aircraft remains at the forefront of military aviation. The Block 2 program has also focused on improving aircraft sustainment. The new rotor system's improved reliability reduces unscheduled maintenance, and the simplified fuel system increases sustainment efficiency, reducing the maintenance burden and associated costs. More than 1,179 Chinooks are thought to be operational worldwide. Boeing delivered more than 480 CH-47D Chinooks to the U.S. Army and National Guard alone. The U.S. Army Chinooks have since undergone digital improvement to keep the aircraft up to speed with the battlefield for more than 20 years. Boeing also sold the helicopter to military and commercial operators in Argentina, Australia, Canada, Japan, Norway, Spain, the UK, and 3 Far East countries. A massive part of the success of the helicopter is its ability to take on multiple upgrades that keep it relevant. In the US, new iterations constantly replace the older generation, and that's exactly what the F Block 2 variants will do. This iconic helicopter could easily celebrate its centenary of service in one of the most advanced armed forces in the world. For context, that's like modern military using a vehicle in active roles that were first devised during the First World War. The Chinook is equally comfortable on the battlefield and in humanitarian aid missions as it is transporting civilians. As well as a prominent role in the Vietnam War, it also served in the Falklands Campaign and missions in Kosovo, Sierra Leone, and Afghanistan. The Chinook is often the right vehicle for military, logistical, and small airfield operations. It is especially useful in vertical operations where space is tight and its heavy lift capacity, roomy interior, and comparatively fast speed mean it is still in demand around the world. It has stayed in the skies for as long as it has because of good aerodynamics, capacity, and maneuverability. Essentially, the Chinook remains in active use because it is seen as a workhorse of the sky. It is quick, durable, and capable of lifting heavy loads greater than those of many of its rivals. Its innovative design and capacity allows it to complete tasks that defy its age. What are your thoughts on the CH-47 Chinook? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to Military World to get our latest videos straight to your notifications.